Hello! How are you today? I hope you are doing fine. I am Teacher Angie and I am happy to guide you throughout this lesson. It may seem easy to find the area of a plane figure, like rectangle or a square. But what if the figure has more than 4 sides or if it is irregular? In this video, you will understand how to partition an irregular figure into squares and or rectangles to find the area of the irregular figure. After going through this video, you are expected to find the area of irregular figures made up of squares and rectangles using square centimeter and square meter. I know that you're ready to learn, so what are you waiting for? Bring out your ball pen and paper. Let's try to answer the first activity to check what you already know.
Analyze each diagram and answer the questions that follow. You got 10 seconds to answer each question. What is the area of square A? What is the area of rectangle B? What is the total area of figures A and B? What is the area of rectangle A? What is the area of rectangle B? What is the total area of rectangle A and B? For number 7 to 10, find the area of each irregular figure. In each figure, identical markings are used to show that the sides are of equal length. Sides with the same number of markings are equal in length. You've got 10 seconds to answer each figure. For number 7, consider the figure. For number 8, consider the figure. For this number 9 figure, take note of the identical markings. And lastly, find the area of this figure number 10. Let us check now your answers based from the key answer provided.
How many did you get? If you got 8 to 10, great! If you got 7 and below, don't worry. I'm here to guide you.
Let's do the following activity for a quick recall of finding the area of a square or a rectangle. Do this in 10 seconds. Match the square or rectangle in column A to its area in column B. Write the letter of the correct answer on your answer sheet. This is column A and this is column B. Your time starts now. Let us now check your answers. Number 1, B. Number 2, C. Number 3, B. Number 4, A. Number 5, E.
Now, you will learn more about finding the area. We have here a flower garden. Do you know that having a flower garden is very important? Yes, because aside from beautifying our surroundings, it also gives us fresh air to breathe. Let us read the problem shown.
Neo and his younger sister, Narlene, made a flower garden as shown below. They planted it with different kinds of flowers. Find the area of their garden.
What can you say about the shape of their garden? We call this irregular figure because it has no equal sides or equal angles. How will you find its area? In how many ways can you find its area?
Let's take a look at the shape of their garden. How can you break it up into rectangles and or squares? Let's find the area of the irregular figure following these steps. Solution A. Using a horizontal cut. Draw a horizontal line to form a rectangle and square. The illustration below shows how it is done. Two figures are now formed: square X and rectangle Y. The short lines on both sides of the rectangle means they have the same measurement. After using the horizontal cut, find now the area of the square and the rectangle. To find the area of square X, use the formula in finding the square. A is equal to side times side. 4 meters times 4 meters is equal to 16 meter square. To find the area of rectangle Y, use the formula in finding the area of a rectangle. A is equal to length times width. 12 meters times 3 meters is equal to 36 meters square. After finding the area of square X and rectangle Y, let us now get the area of the irregular figure by adding the areas of the square and the rectangle. Total area of the irregular figure is equal to area of x plus area of y. 16 meters squared plus 36 meters square is equal to 52 meters square. Therefore, the total area of their garden is 52 meters square. Let us have another solution. Solution B is using vertical cuts. Let's cut up the figure into 3 rectangles using vertical lines. This gives us rectangle X, rectangle Y, and rectangle Z. We have now 3 rectangles, rectangle X, rectangle Y, and rectangle Z. Since we have already identified the 3 rectangles, let us now find the length and the width of rectangles and solve for the area of each. Area of rectangle X, A is equal to length times width. 4 meters times 3 meters is equal to 12 meters square. Area of rectangle Y, A is equal to length times width. 7 meters times 4 meters is equal to 28 meters square. Area of rectangle Z, A is equal to length times width. 4 meters times 3 meters is equal to 12 meters square. Let us now add the areas of the 3 rectangles to get the area of the irregular figure. Area of the irregular figure is equal to x plus y plus z. 12 meters square plus 28 meters square plus 12 meters square is equal to 52 meters square. Therefore, the total area of their garden is 52 meters square.
Let's have another example. For this irregular figure shown, how do you cut up the figure into rectangles and or squares? Consider this.
Let us cut this figure using vertical cuts. We have now 2 rectangles. Let us label them as rectangle X and rectangle Y. Let us again get the area of rectangle X and rectangle Y. Let us start with rectangle X. Area is equal to length times width. 2 meters times 4 meters is equal to 8 meters square. Let us also get the area of rectangle Y. A is equal to length times width. 5 meters times 3 meters is equal to 15 meters square. How did we get 5 meters? We subtracted 2 meters from 7 meters. To find the total area of the irregular figure, Add the area of rectangle X and rectangle Y. Area of irregular figure is equal to X plus Y. 8 meters square plus 15 meters square is equal to 23 meters square. The sum of the areas of rectangle X and Y gives the area of the irregular figure. Observe how we break this up into rectangles and or squares. The rectangle formed will be labeled as X, and the two squares formed will be labeled as Y and Z. The same procedure, we are going to find the area of rectangle X, square Y, and square Z. Area of rectangle X is equal to 12 centimeters square. Area of square Y is equal to 4 centimeters square. And the area of square Z is equal to 4 centimeters square. Let us now find the total area of the figure. Area of the irregular figure is equal to area of X plus area of Y plus area of Z is equal to 20 centimeters square. The area of the given irregular figure is 20 centimeters square. Let us have the following activity. Let's see if you can solve the following problem. Read the problem, then do it for 10 seconds. Mr. Delgado is going to plant frog grass in their front yard as shown in the diagram. What is the area of the front yard that will be planted with frog grass? The easier way to partition this figure is to divide it into two. So we have now rectangle X and rectangle Y. Area of rectangle X is 45 centimeters square. Area of rectangle Y is 15 centimeters square. Area of the irregular figure is 60 centimeters square. Therefore, the area of the front yard that will be planted with frog grass is 60 centimeters square. Let us now summarize what you have learned. To find the area of an irregular figure that is made up of squares and rectangles, first, break or cut the figure into squares and or rectangles. Next, find the area of each square and or rectangle. Then, add the areas of the squares and or rectangles. For your assessment, do the following activity. Find the area of each irregular figure. Do it for 10 seconds per figure. Let us now check your answers based from the answer key provided.
Wow! You did a great job. I hope that you got all the answers correct. Copy the problem and solve for the area. Mr. De La Cruz constructed an infinity pool which measures 15 meters long and 6 meters wide. He decided to attach to its shorter side a square pool with a side of 4 meters. Find the area occupied by the entire pool. This ends our lesson about finding the area of irregular figures. I hope you learned something from it. See you again next time. Bye!